Can I ask you something? Do you actually know how to rest? Now, I don't mean sitting down or taking a nap or having a sleep. I mean, does your body feel safe enough to truly rest? Mine certainly didn't. That's why it's such a favourite topic of mine at the moment. So for most women in midlife, or especially those that are navigating change or menopause or going through some kind of transition, the answer really is no. I don't have many clients of mine that really know how to rest or embody resting. So we've spent years being capable, doing all the things, doing everything for everyone. And then somewhere along the way, our bodies actually forgot what safety feels like. And a lot of us forgot to feel, to connect to our bodies, to connect to our feelings. We've spent so much time in go mode, in the masculine, in the doing, in the solving, in the planning, in the anticipating, in the fixing, that your nervous system really learnt that stillness equals danger and got a real sense of not being safe. So sometimes when you're lying in bed, you could be exhausted, but you're feeling really wired. And that's you being stuck in survival mode. That ruminating mind, it's all about being stuck in survival mode. So in neuroscience, we call this a chronic sympathetic state, fight, flight, or freeze. But in feminine energy work, this is the moment where your flow shuts down. You can no longer flow. You don't know how to because you can't receive. You can't soften. You can't accept what is, and you can't access your intuition because your body's in that hypervigilant state where it's always on guard. And I really I'm so called to this work because I didn't even know what intuition was. And people, used to say, oh, I feel it. I didn't know what they were talking about. So this is that feminine embodiment piece that can only happen when your body feels safe enough to stop fighting life. So do you know what it really means to feel safe in your body? Could it mean that your breath deepens instead of staying shallow? Could it mean that your digestion works again? Your shoulders drop, your chest opens, you're willing to be able to be in stillness without needing to scroll or fix or plan or do or even listen to podcasts. And this is where you really feel connected to your body, to your body's cues, whether it's hunger, pleasure, intuition, rather than overriding them with the head. Women are not mini men, and we're also not walking heads. We're embodied. We're supposed to be in our bodies. And this is also what creates masculine and feminine polarity. That's another conversation. So safety isn't a mindset. It's really a physiological experience. And it's the language of the nervous system, which is I can relax. I'm not in danger, and it's safe for me to receive. And when this happens, that's when your feminine energy naturally comes back online. And you don't have to force confidence, creativity, or flow, or the doing. You're not scheduling in those times of creativity. You're just returning because the body isn't busy surviving. You're actually flowing. I hope this is making sense. So how do we begin to feel safe again? It's definitely not about adding more to your to-do list, about, I must now create safety in my body. It's in my to-do list. It's about unlearning those patterns that got you here in the first place, that got you stuck in that unsafeness. Overworking, overgiving, overthinking. And you can really start with some little Band-Aids. I mean, the deep work is a deep inner work, but the Band-Aid ones, a gentle breath work. Sometimes what I do is I use essential oils. I'll put a little bit on my hand, inhale, and then put a hand on my heart and one on my belly where I feel tense. And I just calm myself down. I talk myself through it. We're really bringing awareness to your breath and to safety telling yourself, you're safe, I've got you. That's just one of the little ways we can do it. So every time you choose calm presence over reactivity, you can retrain your nervous system. You're teaching your body, you're reteaching your body, I'm safe now. And that's when that true rest and that true, I guess, ability to rest and that real feminine essence, that real feminine power can finally emerge. So if this topic resonates with you, I'd love to guide you a little deeper. So 2 things. First of all, I'm opening a few free nervous system reset calls this week. They're free coaching calls just to analyze and to see where you are at with your nervous system response. They're free in October. I'm offering 3 free. And we're also doing a community day in Sydney. So if you are in Australia, if you are in Sydney and it's October the 19th and you're listening to this before October the 19th, the link is in the bio. And here we'll explore breath work, essential oils, and gentle body practices that really help you actually feel safe again. When you feel safe in your body, you don't just rest, you feel. You give yourself the ability to feel again. Can't wait to see you in one of those sessions.